Hello, boys and girls. Today's project is actually gonna take a couple steps before we finish the project. This is what we're gonna work on. It's a collage. It's actually a picture. This is a picture of my family, and I decorated with words that came out of greeting cards. So I would like for you to have greeting cards. If you have some, save them. The other picture is just with colors, with different shapes, the same from the greeting cards. So that's what we're gonna work on. We're gonna work on decorating the picture. Know how are we gonna cut the pictures and trace them on the greeting cards. The greeting cards are all kinds of greeting cards. You could have greeting cards for spring, birthdays, just hello greeting cards, Christmas cards, all kinds of cards that had any kind of pictures. It doesn't matter what kind of greeting cards they are because we're gonna cut them and you don't really need to see, you're not gonna notice what kind of card is there or what does it say on the message. So save them all. You also gonna need glue. It's really good if you get the purple kind of glue, so when the kids are putting it on the paper they know where the glue is. um, so yeah, just yep, they're right there. Glue, purple glue is better. You could always use the white one when you are putting it on your paper, but purple is just gonna help you to see where the glue is so they could put the paper on it. You also gonna need a ruler, and you're gonna need scissors. Make sure that mom and dad are with you when you are using your scissors. You also gonna need a pencil or a pen, whichever you feel more comfortable with. And you also gonna need all kinds of shapes. I happen to have these kind of shapes at home. So they're different sizes. They're pretty much the same shapes, but they are all different sizes, small and big ones. If you don't have these kind of shapes at home, that's quite all right. I'm gonna give you examples of shapes that you could use, of things that you could use at home. Toys or dishes or whatever that will have shapes that you could cut off. So the way we're gonna start with the greeting cards, if you have them, is we're gonna take them apart. And this is how you will be able to take them apart easy. We are gonna hold them one from one side from the folding, one hand on one side, one hand on the other side, and you're gonna pull them apart. See right there? Put them together, and then we do the next one. You could actually make sure that you fold them really, really good, and then fold them inside out again, so that will be a better way for you to cut. Is gonna be more secure, the cut more clean, and you just pull it apart. Use your fingers and pull it apart. See, what you could do is save the picture that has the side that has the picture in one side and the side that is blank with the writing on another side. You also gonna cut that, but since it's white, you could use it for different kind of project. For this project, we are gonna use the picture one, but the white one, just put it on the side. We use it some other time. The same thing with this one. And I try to use the black tray all the time so you guys could actually see what I'm doing. See how I'm pulling? That's another way that you could cut it. You put your hand on one side and pull up the other side. But make sure that the folding is really, really secure. Like I said, you just try to fold it over and over. See right there? Make a small cut on top. Put your hand on one side and then secure it, press it down, and then cut it over. This one is a 3 fold. You do the same thing with each fold. You just fold it and fold it inside out and do exactly the same thing. If it doesn't come out perfect cut, don't worry about it. Your fingers is what we're working on right now, so it doesn't matter how the cut is, okay? You could always use the scissors to clean up the cut that didn't come out well. So we're putting on one side all the ones that are plain white with the writing, but this card, both of the sides have color, even though this one side has is white, but the other side has color. So we could use it together with the side that has pictures. Some greeting cards have pretty pictures on it. I'm going to show you how you could save the picture. If you're concerned about the picture of the wording, again, like I said, don't worry too much about it. We are going to cut it in different shapes, different parts of it, so you don't have to worry about the wording or the picture. I'm going to show you how you could do it using different shapes. So you could cut it and you could save most of the greeting card. See, these cards I put them on the side of my regular flat greeting cards because these are different. These are like 3D cards. They do have pictures and words, so you could just take them apart. This one is like a little bucket with flowers, so I'm just cutting it apart. And I'm environmental friendly. I do save almost the whole card. I don't waste much of it. This one has a flower, so I'm going to show you how to save the flower, or you could just cut off the flower, take it apart, and just save it, and just cut what's underneath. Or you could just leave it like that. You could just leave it like that, and then we'll put it aside, cutting it off with a different shape all the way around it. So the shape that we're gonna cut to put on our picture is gonna be 3D. This one is pretty neat card. It does have, other than the 3D, has glitter all over. It has pearls. So we might want it to save it like that. We're gonna do the same thing with that one. We're gonna save the 3D. This card, I really like it. So we're gonna cut the inside part of it, and we are gonna leave only the front of it. See, on that one, it has a pretty picture on the back, so you could always save that picture, but save the corners, because the corners could always be cut on different shapes, but save the middle. This picture, this card is really neat. I really like it. I have a few of those, but I wanted to show you. It's a window. And so inside, it does have a paper that you could cut. You could leave it like that, or you could take it apart. But watch, I'm going to show you. I'm taking it apart, but I'm conserving, I'm saving the window part. It does have a word, it says thank you, so I'm saving that too. See, you could always save that and make your own picture. See how the picture, you could see through it? You could decorate a picture like that. See? So there are some really neat greeting cards that you could save and do different things with it. So that one, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save it just the way it is, so I could use it for some other picture. And remember, the ends of it, the sides of it, they don't have to be cut perfect. When you take them apart, you could just cut them and make them even with your scissors. I'm taking the word, It says thank you, and I'm saving that because I could always put that on my picture. And this right here is what was inside underneath the window picture. And I'm saving that too because I'd always cut it. I could always cut different shapes. So we're just gonna keep cutting all our greeting cards, and this is gonna be our first part of the project, the collage that we're gonna do. We're gonna decorate it. Remember, use your fingers and fold it, so you're using your whole hand to fold your greeting cards. Yeah, move one hand to one side and one hand to the other side so you could cut it. Okay? Remember, save your greeting cards, and there are all kinds of different greeting cards. I'm gonna show you this one. You maybe not be able to see it very well. I don't know exactly where the length is from here, but these kind of cards have some kind of texture on it. I'll show you on the next video. These cards I did not I'm not gonna cut it in shapes. I'm gonna save them because I'm gonna show you how to make a picture with these kind of cards. It does have like I said, a texture like a grid, so it's kind of like 3D. So what you could do, and I'm gonna show you on the next lesson, with thin piece of paper, you put it on top, and with your pencil you just go over it in color, and the picture will come out on your paper that you're putting on top of it. You could do this with leaves that you find in your backyard. It comes out really, really neat. I think we've done it sometime at school. With the pencil, might not come out nice like I wanted to. It will probably look better with crayons. I'm gonna show you how is it gonna come out with crayons next time. Different crayons, not just one color, and you are not gonna hold the crayon up. You are gonna hold the crayon horizontal to you, not vertical. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Maybe not. The focus is not well. Oh, right there. You could see it. You could see a little bit on the paper what it came out. But I'll show you next time. Do not use markers for this because it doesn't come out very well. And the pencil does come out good, but not really. Color pencils might work better. Just try. But that's one thing that you could do. Okay? So I'll show you next time how to do it. Remember, if you're going to do it with crayon, you could hold it horizontal. I'll show you how to do it next time with different color crayons. But if you have these kind of greeting cards, save them on the side so we could do different picture, different project. Thank you so much, boys and girls. We are done with this project, and just save your greeting cards. Save all your greeting cards so we could get them done. I'm just gonna show you again. This is the picture. This is what we're gonna work on. Save the words and save all the greeting cards with colors so we could save the shapes. Thank you so much. You have a great day, and remember, look into your greeting cards. Do not cut any greeting card before you ask mom or dad, okay? So make sure that all the materials that we use, you always ask mom or dad first before you use them, okay? And if you do have way too many greeting cards, save them for me. So we're gonna use glue, a ruler, a pen or pencil, and for next time we're gonna use crayons also. Scissors, remember, you have to have mom or dad watch you when you're using scissors. I want you to be safe. So mom and dad, make sure that your child use scissors that they are allowed to, and different shapes. I'm gonna give you some examples of things that you could use that you might have at home. Remember, all my projects, I try to use things that you do have at home. I just happen to have these kind of shapes for my Spanish lessons. But I'm going to give you some examples of things that you could use to cut. Trace and cut. So that's it, boys and girls. Work on your greeting cards, on your pulling them apart, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.